You're doing everything right in the gym. You're hitting your sets, tracking your macros, dropping weight on the scale. But your abs still won't show. The problem isn't your workout routine. It's something most people completely ignore until it's too late. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. You can have a developed six-pack sitting right there under your skin, but if your body fat percentage is too high, nobody's ever going to see it. Most guys think they need to do more crunches or add another ab circuit. That's not it. You need to strip away the layer hiding everything you've already built. And that layer? It's thicker than you think because of something you're doing every single day without realizing it. Your abs are made in the kitchen, sure, but they're revealed by fixing your water retention, your sodium intake, and your stress hormones. These three factors create a puffy, bloated look that adds a visual layer of thickness over your midsection. Even if you're lean enough to see abs, you won't see them clearly until you address this. Sodium is the silent killer of abby definition. When you eat too much salt, your body holds on to water to balance everything out. That water doesn't distribute evenly. It pools in your face, your lower back, and especially around your stomach. You wake up looking softer than you should. Your midsection looks thicker in the mirror even though your weight hasn't changed. This isn't fat, it's fluid, and it's fixable. Here's what most people get wrong. They think cutting sodium means avoiding the salt shaker. But that's maybe 10% of your intake. The real culprit is hidden sodium in processed foods. That protein bar you're eating? Probably loaded with sodium. Your turkey sandwich at lunch? Same thing. Even the chicken breast you meal prepped could be injected with a sodium solution to keep it moist. You're consuming way more than you realize, and it's stacking up every single day. Start reading labels. Anything over 400 milligrams of sodium per serving is high. If you're eating multiple servings throughout the day, you're easily hitting 4,000 to 5,000 milligrams. Your body only needs around 1,500 milligrams to function properly. Everything above that is just bloat waiting to happen. Cut back to whole foods. Cook your own meals. Control what goes into your body, and you'll see your midsection tighten up within a week. Now let's talk about water. You've probably heard you should drink a gallon a day. That's solid advice, but here's the twist. If you're not drinking enough water consistently, your body goes into survival mode. It holds on to every drop because it doesn't know when the next batch is coming. The result? You look puffy and soft even though you're dehydrated. It's counterintuitive, but it's real. Drink more water and your body stops hoarding it. You flush out excess sodium. You reduce inflammation. Your skin tightens up. Within 48 hours of increasing your water intake, you'll notice your stomach looks flatter. It's one of the fastest visual changes you can make, but you have to stay consistent. Miss a day and your body goes right back into conservation mode. Stress is the third piece of this puzzle, and it's the one nobody wants to hear about. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol. Cortisol tells your body to store fat, and it loves storing it around your midsection. Even if you're in a calorie deficit, high cortisol levels will make it nearly impossible to get lean in that area. You'll lose fat everywhere else first. Your arms will look great. Your shoulders will pop. But your abs, still hiding. Managing stress isn't about meditating for an hour every day. It's about small, practical changes. Sleep 7 to 8 hours every night. Your body recovers during sleep, and poor sleep spikes cortisol. Take 10-minute walks after meals. It lowers blood sugar and helps regulate stress hormones. Stop checking your phone first thing in the morning. That instant hit of emails and notifications jacks up your stress before your day even starts. Here's where it all connects. High sodium makes you retain water. Dehydration makes you retain even more water. Stress makes your body hold on to fat in the worst possible place. These three things compound on each other, and the result is a midsection that looks soft no matter how hard you train. You could be 15% body fat with invisible abs because of bloat and water retention. Fix these three things first, and suddenly the abs you've been building start showing up. But there's another layer to this that most people miss entirely. Your posture and the way you hold tension in your core throughout the day changes how your abs look. If you're constantly slouching or letting your stomach relax, you're training your body to store everything forward. The visual effect makes your midsection appear thicker than it actually is. Stand up right now. Slouch forward and look down at your stomach. Now pull your shoulders back, engage your core slightly, and look again. Completely different, right? That's not a trick. That's how your body adapts to the position you put it in most often. If you spend 10 hours a day sitting with terrible posture, your abs will never look tight even when you're lean. You need to build the habit of holding tension in your core during everyday activities. Not flexing hard, just a light engagement that keeps everything pulled in. Do this while you're walking, sitting, even standing in line. Over time, it becomes automatic, and your midsection starts looking tighter without you even thinking about it. Now here's the part that ties everything together, and it's the real reason your abs don't show yet. You're probably not as lean as you think you are. Most guys think they're 12% body fat when they're actually sitting at 18 or 19%. You look in the mirror. You see some definition in your arms, maybe a little separation in your shoulders, and you assume you're lean enough for abs. But abs don't show until you're legitimately under 12%, and for a lot of guys, it's closer to 10%. That's just how fat distribution works. Your body burns fat from the extremities first and your midsection last. It's the most stubborn area because it's where your body prefers to store energy for survival. So when you think you're almost there, you're probably still 6 to 8 weeks out from seeing real abby definition. The solution isn't doing more crunches. It's staying in a deficit longer than you want to and being brutally honest about where you actually are. Track your progress with photos, not the mirror. The mirror lies because you see yourself every single day. Take a photo once a week in the same lighting, same pose, same time of day. Compare those over a month, and you'll see the truth. If your midsection hasn't changed in 4 weeks, you're not in a real deficit. Adjust your intake and keep going. Once you get genuinely lean, maintaining visible abs becomes about consistency, not perfection. You don't need to live at 10% body fat year-round. That's miserable and unnecessary. But if you stay between 12 and 15%, your abs will show in good lighting, and you'll look solid with a shirt off. You can enjoy food, live normally, and still look great. The key is not letting yourself drift above 17 or 18%, because once you do, it takes months to get back. Small daily habits keep you in range without obsessing. Prioritize protein at every meal. Walk 8,000 steps daily. Lift weights 3 to 4 times a week. Avoid eating late at night when you're bored, not actually hungry. That's it. You don't need a perfect diet. You just need to be consistent with the basics. Now let's talk about the one thing that makes the biggest difference in how your abs actually look once they start showing. It's not about having a 6-pack versus an 8-pack. It's about the shape and thickness of the muscle itself. If you've only ever done high-rep ab work, bodyweight crunches, planks for time, your abs are going to be flat even when they're visible. They'll look okay, but they won't pop. You need to train your abs like any other muscle group, with progressive overload and actual resistance. That means weighted cable crunches, hanging leg raises with ankle weights, declined sit-ups holding a plate. Treat your abs like you treat your chest or your back. They respond to the same training principles. When you add resistance and focus on getting stronger in those movements, your abs grow thicker and start to project forward. That's what creates the 3D look that actually stands out. If you're lean enough to see abs but they look underwhelming, this is your missing piece. Start adding weight to your ab exercises twice a week, and in 8 weeks, you'll see a noticeable difference. Here's something else nobody mentions. The way you breathe during ab exercises changes everything. Most guys hold their breath or breathe shallow, and they end up using momentum instead of actual contraction. When you're doing any ab movement, exhale hard at the top of the contraction. Force all the air out and squeeze for a full second. That intense squeeze is what builds density in the muscle. It's uncomfortable, but it works. If you're breezing through your ab workouts without feeling like your core is on fire, you're not contracting hard enough. Slow down, focus on the squeeze, and feel the difference immediately. Your abs are already there. You've been building them every time you lift heavy, every time you brace your core during squats or deadlifts. The muscle exists. It's just hidden under a layer of fat and water that you haven't fully addressed yet. Once you drop your body fat into the right range, manage your water and sodium, and start training your abs with real intensity, they'll show up fast. It's not about discovering some secret exercise or magic supplement. It's about executing the basics at a level most people never commit to. Visible abs are the result of consistency in areas that don't feel exciting. Drinking enough water every single day. Staying in a deficit even when progress slows down. Managing stress so your hormones don't work against you. Training your core with the same focus you give to your arms or chest. Standing tall and engaging your midsection throughout the day so your body adapts to holding that tension. These aren't complicated steps, but they require discipline over weeks and months, not days. If you want abs that actually show and look impressive once they do, stop looking for shortcuts. Commit to the process, stay consistent with the fundamentals, and give your body time to respond. The guys walking around with visible abs year-round aren't doing anything you can't do. They just decided to stop making excuses and started executing. Your abs are closer than you think, but only if you're willing to do what it actually takes to reveal them. Most people never get there because they quit right before it happens. They drop 15 pounds, see some progress, then convince themselves it's good enough. But good enough isn't the same as done. If you want abs that actually show, you need to push through that final phase where most people bail. That's where the real transformation happens. Stop waiting for motivation and start building systems. Drink your water first thing every morning. Cut your sodium by cooking your own food. Walk after every meal. Train your abs with weight twice a week. Hold tension in your core when you're standing or sitting. These aren't exciting habits, but they're the exact ones that separate the guys with abs from the guys who just talk about wanting them. You already know what to do. The only question left is whether you're actually going to do it.